Good morning, everybody. Today is on the 22nd of May. Wow, the month is almost over. We only have 1 week to go and the month is over. Only look at the charts, how gold has been doing. It's actually going higher and higher and high. It's not the highest high yet because the highest of gold is that around 3,500, 34, 34? 34. Okay. It's around 34, 34 over there. Currently, we are at 33, 36. But remember what I told you before. I told you this gap will have to be filled. I told you that this gap is going to have to be filled one way or the other. The problem was the timing because the gap can be filled immediately, can be filled after 2 weeks, it can be filled after 1 month, like this one now. This took a whole, let's see. This is on Friday, May 29th. 3 weeks. This took a whole 3 weeks to be filled. All right. So these are some of the things that at least I mentioned that we need market has to cover this gap either way. One way or the other, it has to come back and cover the gap because there's no void in the market. I didn't mention that, and that's really good. Let's check what we have in terms of fundamentals. Today, the 22nd, we have the PMIs on the euro, French PMI, German PMI, sorry. We have GBP PMIs as well, and we have the US unemployment claims and the PMI on the dollar at 445. All right. Okay. All right. It's like we jumped daylight savings on, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually the daylight savings are on, and that's crazy though. Ah. Okay, so we are 1 hour plus right now. So everything is at 445. Okay, let's see that. That's good. That's good. Let's get it. All right, so what to watch for is the PMI. It's gonna move the market definitely. And the unemployment claims just a bit. So let's get back to it. Let's do a fresh new analysis on anything. Price action based on market structure. We're going to use support and resistance to identify the areas that needs to be broken so that we can get the breakout trades out of this market and maximize on the profits on that. All right, there we go. Monthly. We got a monthly support over here. We got a monthly resistance over there, monthly support down here. There we are. We're gonna go down. We go down. What we got? We have a weekly low support, weekly high over here, which we're gonna have to consider those wicks, of course. Otherwise, yep, we go down to daily. Daily, we right over there. We right over here. I'm gonna take this as the daily low. 4 hours. 4 hours. I have a low over here that I'm gonna consider as the 4 hours low. 4 hours high. Let's see. Let's see how the market is behaving. We go down. I want to observe something before we settle on them lows. The highs, sorry, not the lows. Okay, yes. So now we have this where the market is right now. The 4 hours high, 4 hours low, 4 hours high, 1 hour high. It's over there. That's where the market is right now. But if I be a bit critical, I'm gonna take this as a low as well for 1 hour, 1 hour low. And it's actually really nice, you know. I'm gonna replace this one with that, and then I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna take this one. Yes, it's good that now we can see where it's coming from, so it's good. I just want to use it a bit when it's a bit less. We can put this. We can put this. over there. I'll remove this one, bring it here because I need to use it for something else. And that something else is this. I'm gonna use it to mark where the body is reaching over here. See where the body is? Yes, over there, like that. I'm gonna use it to mark the bodies over there. So that's where the body is. The rest is a rejection zone over there. Now, it's safe to say that I could pick cells below this wick, buys somewhere probably above that wick over there. Yeah, aggressive buys on the other side, you could do them above this point. So today we're going to be having potential aggressive. Okay. Is a potential aggressive aggressive buys. And here we're going to have potential safe buys. And here we're going to have a potential sells below here. Okay. This is quite good, actually. It looks quite good and perfect. So if you're going to sell, we're going to sell below this point, sorry. If you're going to sell, we're going to sell below that point. I'm going to have my stop loss only, come on, where's stop loss? Come on. Just above this point. I don't want to be caught in a mix where I want to force the market to go. So should we break? That's when you're going to consider this and probably come down and consider this. Should we break that? Should we be able to break this low over here, which is quite heavy? It's a quite heavy low. All right. So on the buy side, what are we looking at? We're looking at potential aggressive buys above that point. That's going to be aggressive buys. Stop loss, very important, below this point over here. So aggressive buys over here, potential, and then we can do the other potential safe buys from there as well. Stop loss again over here and push up. Question is, where are we pushing at? Because this is way too far. So we need to go to the left again and see where we are pushing to. We have this point over there. We actually can't ignore these as well. And then we have over there. All right. Yep, you see, this point. I think this will be good for now. We push up to this point first. Yeah, I think this would be good for now, to be honest. This would make sense for me for now. Okay. So buys above this point, sells below this point. Let's see the 1 hour view. And we use the 1 hour view to understand what we're looking at today. And there we go. Buys above this point, sells below this point. All right. Let's keep an eye on this and see how the market is happening. Tomorrow is on a Friday. Again, we shall review this and take care. Be very careful about the news that is about to the news that looks the PMI. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying. The PMIs. Be very careful about the PMIs. You don't want to be caught in the market and lose everything that you've made this week. Yeah. All right, guys, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye, everybody. Risk manage your account well, trade what you see, not what you think, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.